Good morning, Alan, and good morning to all of you. I'm Terry. Welcome to Tardis Spider. Today we're going to discuss the very first episode of Doctor Who, An Unearthly Child. So if you enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. And now I'm going to talk about An Unearthly Child. 5:16 p.m., November 23rd, 1963. In the news, the BBC and all of the world has running coverage of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. At 5:16, the BBC will take a break, unveiling what will become one of the most enduring pieces of British pop culture, Doctor Who. Normal programming resumes with this new children's science fiction serial, Doctor Who. Opening credits are a psychedelic blur, ahead of its time, yet oddly quaint. Theme music is written by Ron Granier, realized by Delia Derbyshire. Derbyshire arranged the score, splicing tape together, then slowing and speeding up of a sample of a single note. The credits were done by distorting footage of a pen light moving around using a process called howl around. Nothing like this had been seen on television before. The effect is mysterious and chilling. The music still playing. We watch a policeman in the London fog walk past a junkyard. The camera turns away, pushing through the gates of the junkyard to stop on a police box. In 1963, a police box was not an odd thing to see on street corners, yet oddly out of place in a junkyard, a place full of odd things, and the camera lingers, stressing the strangeness of this object. With almost 60 years of history, Doctor Who has changed. We must ask then, when did it become Doctor Who? The answer, here. As soon as the music gives way to this iconic shot, everything about the music and the camera work tell us that this is iconic. Everything tells us this police box is the most important thing about this show. Before we meet the Doctor, before we meet any of the companions, before we see any hint of science fiction, we see a police box. Something the camera tells us is a mystery. Yet in 1963, it is something that would not be a mystery. Let us remind ourselves, I look at An Unearthly Child as a standalone story. The following 3 episodes with the cavemen is the first adventure for the Doctor and his companions. An Unearthly Child is a not quite so simple character piece. Only 4 characters meaningfully appear. Susan Foreman, a teenage girl. Barbara Wright and Ian Chesterton, a pair of her teachers. And the Doctor, her cranky grandfather. This story is about Susan. Her teachers are both enamored and afraid of her. Enamored because she is a genius. Afraid because she's the wrong sort of genius. She knows things that people don't know. She mistakenly thinks British currency is on the decimalization system, only to admit, oh, not yet. So here it starts, a mysterious police box, a futuristic teenage girl, 2 everyday, unimportant people on a mystery that brings them out on a cold London night to 76 Tardis Lane to find where this girl comes from. There the teachers will meet an old man, smug, superior, and unfriendly. This man does not want them there. This girl of mystery is part of his mystery. Up till now, this story, it seems, to be about the mystery of Susan. Is she unearthly and fantastic, or is there a mundane psychological explanation? Then suddenly, everything is turned upside down. The 2 teachers force their way past the old man and into the police box to rescue Susan. Entering the police box, they will fall out of this world and into another. The moment when their lives and our television world changes forever. Pushing through the doors, we witness a triumph of design. A stark white of what will be iconic 1960s futurism. It will age gracefully into retro-futurism. Also, it's bigger on the inside than the outside. The mystery we thought was being solved is gone, only to be replaced by a stranger mystery. This strange, out-of-place police box in a junkyard on Tyler's Lane. This is when the show will become Doctor Who. Doctor Who, a show about a magic box that can go anywhere and any when, and the man who flies it. A show about running and escaping. He is not yet the Doctor as we know him today. He is scared, afraid. These two teachers are a threat to him and his granddaughter. So in a mad gesture, he runs. The mysterious swirls of the credits return, and for the first time we hear the wheezing and groaning of the engines. Ian and Barbara are helpless and unconscious on the floor. The police box, the old man, the teenage girl are all in a different place, in a different time. In this first episode, the questions are, why is he running? Who is he afraid of? Who is he? Doctor Who is about its own mystery. Questions for us, the viewers. Where are we going? What kind of show is this going to be? What will it become? In this first episode, with its haunting music, impossible knowledge of the future, and a police fox, this drama feels like Doctor Who. It feels like it was made by people who knew what Doctor Who was. It's 5:40 p.m., November 23rd, 1963, and television has changed. I hope you enjoyed this discussion about An Unearthly Child. Please enjoy your journey through time and space. And remember, a child cannot have a favorite book if they do not have one. Give a child a book today. Good night.